Feel like he loses much. Yeah, DeWeese, the taller player at 6'6". Casey, who'll start tonight, McGarry at 6 feet. You give up the block for sure.
Here's Sam Kobrine for UCLA. And that's a receiving error.
What they expected him to do just as a freshman.
Hicks from Newport Beach. There's Jimma. Gaucho's able to get the ball off the soft block. Soft block of their own for the Bruins. And this one, UCLA is able to
defensively against Jimma, and that time they got a full stuff for it. The risk with doing that.
Set point, 7-point lead for the Gauchos, but the Bruins live to fight another throughout this entire process for both of us, getting acclimated to the team and learning a little bit about what these guys are like in practice. Frederick, great dig there. Wilcox keeps it in play, but this one comes off of the Gaucho block. It's Kobrine who's there for UCLA.
Hayden
Kevin also plays on the team.
What a great set by Ma, one-handed to save that. Bolio grabbed this.
They were national finalists last year, lost in 5 sets to Long Beach State. Great dig by the Bruins. There's Kobrine. McGarry puts some spin on that ball before serving it to the opposite side. And it goes back to Wilcox, who tried to get a hand on the ball before it hit the ground.
It's a nice hit by Kobrine. 3 blockers up for the Gauchos. Off the top of the block and then short before the back row defender.
It's Kobrine back, and mentioned that bloodline that's present for so many of these players. His dad, Davis, was on the Bruins men's basketball team back in the 80s. His twin brother Dan, but his older sister Kara plays women's volleyball at Wichita State. This one coming towards the coach's area for UCSB. Frederick keeps it in play. Boley puts it over. Big block by Frederick.
That's a great scoop.
Attempted dump there by Ma'a. Good block by UCLA. Forces some quick thinking out of the Gauchos. Matau Tia looking to put it over. Back and forth between both these teams, and finally UCLA's Sam Kobrine puts an end to it.
Just a great defensive effort by the Bruins to keep that ball alive. Teams in the country, the top 4. Well, tonight is really the first test.
McGarry with 18 assists so far. Hicks, that was a good serve by him, but then the block. Able to get the best talent in the country, whether they were able to recruit them or get them to transfer. Rattray into the block and onto the Gaucho side.
Evan and the other team called a timeout.
Brandon Hicks sends it to the back zone. Rattray off.
Closer option, and it paid off.
There's Wilcox again from Honolulu. Kobrine with the dig. And the kill goes to Kobrine.
And there's exactly the exploiting of McGarry's block. McGarry only 6 foot tall on the right side. Kobrine going to have a field day with McGarry.
Sanders, the 6'6" junior. And that is Molesky.
Player, he's a team favorite. Comes from Manhattan Beach, went to Loyola High School, my alma mater.
Frederick with the dig. And Wilcox will land that one outside.
Are experts in their field. They know very well this is a green light situation. They think it's going to pay off. Now you go off speed and Shavers can't control it. Here come the Bruins for a point, and there it is.
Short work there by the Bruins.
The team really has the firepower that they think they have.
7-all.
Another off speed is going to pay off.
Free ball. UCLA gets it back on their side, but the block comes up big again. Who else? It's Frederick and Hicks.
Gauchos had a chance to put that away. Wilcox went for a little bit softer block rather than the kill.
That one fooled me. That one went out of bounds.
So far, large as we'd expect. Got Kobrine outside here. Jimma, middle. Kobrine gets a tough set.
Kobrine put it over. Here's Shavers off the block. UCLA keeping it in play. Two Bruins running into each other. Comes back out the other way, though, for Kobrine to take care of. McGarry dug by Matautia. Point Bruins after the Gauchos didn't have enough. So point Gauchos down 2. This one again taps the top of the net. Shoves that down on the opposite end.
There's no way you're going to stop Jimma.
There's Rattray, who has one of the 7 UCLA service aces tonight. Dig by Shavers. Set up nicely for Frederick there. And then dumped over by UCLA on the left side. That was Kobrine.
So as you're coaching the jump, I like the strategy. There it is again. That ball's spinny and off. You know where it's going.
Off of Frederick. Wilcox continuing the play. And then Shavers was able to put it over.
Yeah.
That's Molesky getting blocked. UCLA gets new life, though, with the ball back, and then it tips off of Frederick's hand.
When it's poorly passed. Now that they're serving more conservative, you're seeing Jimma light up. It's
Sanders
a trade-off.
Looking for Wilcox. There's Matautia.
That is a